I love using my espresso coffee maker from DeLonghi. These pods right here are the espresso pods. They come in single and double, and I just love having a double shot of espresso in the morning. My espresso holder has seen better days, but I like to stick that thing in the dishwasher. That's why it looks like that. And you get a good amount of coffee. I can't wait to show you guys, how this thing works. Hi loves, thanks for tuning into my channel. I'm doing a follow-up video on this DeLonghi coffee maker and espresso machine. I really have been enjoying using this machine. I've had it since December of 2020, and I've gotten a lot of use out of it. So I felt like I needed to do a follow-up video because I noticed in the comments section I got a couple of different questions about certain things about this machine, so hopefully this video will be helpful to you. Also, don't forget that your DeLonghi machine does come with a guide, so feel free to pull it out and just follow the instructions on it. It might be a little more helpful for you, when you run into certain things that I'm about to tell you about this machine. Also, if this is your first time visiting my channel, I just want to say welcome and thank you so much for tuning in, each and every one of you. And I'm going to go ahead and get into this thing. Okay, so the first thing I'm going to show you is how to set the time. And all you do is press the hour button and hold, and then you'll notice that the hours will change for you. And if you want to change the minutes button is right there. It's very simple. And once it's set, it will stop flashing. I'm the type of person that enjoys waking up to a fresh pot of coffee. So I use this Auto-Brew a lot. And all you do is you just press it and hold, and you're going to see it flash. And in order to change the time, you just simply press the hour button and, the minutes. And then you just simply press it, and there it is. So it's set for the next morning. And if you want to see if it's set, what it's set to, all you do is just press the button again, and you'll see it's set for 4:05. But of course, you need to turn it back on. When you're brewing a cup of espresso, you will notice that a little bit of water will collect in this container right here. That's something that normally happens during the brewing process of your espresso, so don't be alarmed by that. It'll never fill to the point where it will overflow unless you're never taking this thing out and dumping it. And it's super easy to remove it. You just simply remove it and just dump the water out. And I do this daily when I make a cup of espresso, and it's super easy to put back. Also, you need to make sure that the water valve is full. I just took the container out so you can see that there. Hopefully I can show you with this camera. Yeah, there it's showing up. There's a max fill line. Just do not go past, you see it right here? Just do not go past the max fill line when you are filling up this container. It's very easy to put back in. All you do is just put this part down. Hopefully I can show you. And then you just simply slide it on in and close it up. You'll notice when you don't have enough water in there, the function of the espresso machine will not work properly. You'll notice that the flow will be very slow, and you'll just notice when it's time to add water to it. So unfortunately, there's not a gauge or an area where you can see whether or not the water is full in this basket. So that's something that you need to check every time you brew a cup of espresso. When you are brewing an espresso, what you need to do is you need to make sure that you press this button on the side. When you press this button on the side, this automatically sends a signal to start preparing these two sections. This is for the the frothing, and this is for the espresso. You need to wait until this light is green before you start trying to brew a cup of espresso, because your espresso is definitely not going to come out right. I guess I should have added the little thing the little thing to this, because when I turned it on, of course I had a little bit of you saw a little bit of water come out of it. But I'm gonna be honest with you guys, I accidentally melted the little piece that goes in the middle of this, so it's stuck inside of this tube. But you need to make sure that this is also in place when you turn this on, so it's ready to froth your milk. I accidentally melted mine because I put it over here on this coffee plate, and I forgot that it was hot, and when I came back it was melted together. It's still functional. I still have it in here, but I just don't ever take it out. But I just wanted to tell you about that other piece that is inside of this. But anyway, you wait until this is green before you attempt to do anything with this side of the machine, because like I said, it's not going to work right for you. You can either use this lever right here, or you can use this button when you are frothing. You definitely need a froth container when you are frothing milk or creamer. I'm a person that I like to froth creamer, so because I like a little coffee with my cream in the morning. Now, my espresso holder looks like this because I have placed it in the dishwasher a few times, so it is tarnished, but it works fine. I normally use a double shot, and that's what I just put in there, and you saw how I lined it up, lined the edges of it up. I'm going to show you how you put it in. It's very simple. You just press it in place and turn. When you turn, it's going to tighten, and as you can see, it fits firmly there. And when this button is green, you just press the button, and the espresso will flow for you. And I normally have, I'll show you at the end of this video, I'll have 2 espresso cups here because I love a double shot. Okay, and so the coffee pot holds about 10 cups of coffee. There is a water reservoir here, so you can see how much water is actually in the water reservoir. One of the features that I really like about this is the fact that you can open it up, and the basket is removable. Let's see if I can move this over a bit and show you what I'm talking about. I grind up my coffee beans in the morning, and all I do is just take, well, I don't do it in the morning, I do it when I'm prepping in my coffee. But anyway, all you do is you just take this little basket out, pour the beans in there or fresh grounds in there, and then when you need to wash this part is removable as well. You can put it in the dishwasher. You can hand wash it yourself, but it's very simple and easy to use. And all you do is just put the basket back and shut it. It's pretty neat. So these are the espresso cups that I use when I'm making espresso. I'm usually getting a double shot, so I put 2 of these underneath the espresso maker, and I just line them up with the nozzles, and then I press the button and brew. That's why I like the fact that the pods come in 2 sides, because if I was only making a single shot, then I'd take this 1 cup away and just do 1. Okay, so some helpful tips that I can tell you guys about this machine. Number 1, make sure that you wash this coffee pot daily. If you don't, it will not look as beautiful as this one looks. It'll start looking tarnished and stained, so you definitely want to clean this out daily. You also need to clean out this coffee bean basket daily as well. This area becomes a little moist, and you definitely don't want moisture to continue to build up in this area, because you can create, you know, a big mess, and you definitely won't want to drink that coffee. So make sure you clean this out, and when it is cleaned, I leave the basket up here to dry outside of the outside of its holder. Another tip that I have for you is also to clean out the water reservoir daily. You definitely want to keep this space clean and free from you know, spillage and dripping, because you definitely want to keep your coffee maker looking as beautiful as it did when you opened the box. You know, when you have company over and you're showing them your beautiful machine, you don't want to show them a mess, so make sure you clean that daily. Also, it's very simple and easy to clean the espresso pots. All you do is just pop these out, and you can rinse them out with water and set them on top of your machine or on the side. You definitely need to purchase a frothing cup. I purchased this one from Amazon, but you can get a frothing cup from anywhere. DeLonghi does sell its own frothing cup, but I was in a hurry. I wanted to get a frothing cup as soon as possible, so I ended up just ordering this basic one. But there is a frothing cup that comes with this machine, so check it out and grab it. Also, I explained to you the disaster that I had with this frothing mechanism. There is a little, I forgot what you call it, but it's a little tube on the inside of this. It's plastic. Just make sure when you are cleaning it, you put it nowhere near this, coffee pot, because it will melt. And this does need to be cleaned daily. I put this in the dishwasher, but you can hand wash it if you want to, but it's very simple and easy. And to put it back on, you just press it up and twist. I already mentioned about the water reservoir in the back with the espresso machine. Just make sure it is full, but not above the max. And also, make sure the water reservoir is full on this side when you are setting the Auto-Brew, because you can press this button all day long, but if you haven't put any water in it, you're not going to get anything. Now, I haven't had any issues with this machine. It has brewed perfectly every single time. I haven't had an issue with the clogging, stalling. My cups taste really, really good. I don't even go out and buy coffee anymore. I just use what I have here, or I'll use my my quick coffee machine. But the most of the time I use my DeLonghi, because I just like the way it brews, and I like the taste and the flavor, and I'm not disappointed by it at all. It doesn't let off a bunch of steam either. So underneath my cabinets are not being damaged. You'll notice sometimes with coffee makers, they'll set off a lot of steam underneath, and that steam also, causes damage to any wood that it's near. This one doesn't do that. This also does not get super hot. This handle, even though it is stainless steel, it doesn't get hot. The only time it really gets hot is when you put it in the dishwasher and you have it on the heat section. Just wait a little bit for this handle to cool off, because it will be hot. But other than that, it does not get hot at all. I hope this video was very helpful for you. If you have any questions that I did not address, please leave it in the comment section below. I hope you guys love using your coffee maker, and I'll be back in a couple of weeks to show you how I make a perfect cup of coffee. You definitely don't want to miss out. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye.